How's it going, everyone? It's your boy, RTK, back with FFIE update. I want to make this fast and quick because this is an important thing. Because a lot of people are, depressed about it because price went down, but this is exactly, nothing's changed the direction of the stock. Price went down 20%. It went up 8,000%. It's fine if it goes down 20%. So I want to go over, guys, exactly what I see, what I saw in this reversal, because I made videos below and saying this is going to go down. And nobody believed me. People were saying, I was full of crap. And yes, it went down from my ATRs that I was analyzing. And if you guys want to see my complete system and see for yourself, so you don't have to rely on me all the time and, making me videos, because the best case scenario is look at price action that is updated daily, right? Because once you're in the mood, you need to see what's happening. You need to see how these bands are acting, because I call this the band strategy with ATR and time distance, and it helps a lot. So if you guys want to join the premium Discord, I'm going to post the link down below in the YouTube comments, and it's only freaking 20 cents a day. You're going to learn a ton of knowledge. And it's just an amazing system. So right in here, I was making videos. We are going to have a correction. Yes, did it go from 230 to 390? Massive move up. But it did have a correction down in here. And it could have easily went all the way, down to the EMA 10. But here's what I did like here. Every time it has hit the upper band, we had a bounce all the way down, repeatedly respecting the EMA 5. The EMA 5 is my purple band. That's where you get the bounce effect for short terms. You can get those bounce effects. But do keep in mind, just like in downtrends, bam, bam, and bam, the more you hit a shorter time frame, it will break, because it has to go to your EMA 10 and 20, which is the yellow and then the blue. It has to do it. Price always does it, and it doesn't matter what. Because if I show you, how I usually trade. And like I said, I don't alert momentum stocks. I give you guys ideas. I put, so I put some money into it because, yes, I like the setup for FFIE. But I tell you guys, I'll be honest with you guys, I like the bottom reversals when everything's depressing. When something ran 8,000%, yes, it's going to be a little riskier. You're going to see some down moves of 20%, 30% in a day. That's completely normal. I like the bottom reversal around 4 to 5 cents. This is, you might ask, well, why would you buy a downtrend stock like this? Because one, we know price has to what? Hit the EMA 10 and 20. And it's good for you guys to see this, because when it's in an uptrend, it's going to be the same knowledge. Look what's happening, guys. We're hitting our head on the EMA 5 constantly, repeatedly. But one of these times, it's going to go up. And you might ask, well, when does it go up? Look at this. Bam. We were out of the EMA 5. Bam. We're out of the EMA 10. And we go straight to the EMA 20. From this region here, you would have made, just a massive amount of money if you got the lows. And if you made it, if you possibly held, which I know no one held it from 5 cents to a high of $3. It's just, that would be insane, right? You got to take profit along the way. Obviously, this is a different type of stock, and some people, got into the hype and moment. And if you held it and didn't sell, as you can see, prices pulled back, and you missed out on a lot of gains. Right in here was another bottom reversal. We're close to the bottom band. Price can't sustain it. Buyers come in. Where does it jump? EMA 510. So here's the mathematics, people. Anything that don't touch the EMA 5 in a 1 week time frame is extremely long. Can it happen over the 1 month? Absolutely. But I'm going to show you guys. I don't want to give out my. I have an alert in the Discord. It went up pretty big. It's from the lows hitting that EMA 5. And there is a craft to doing this. So when the EMA 5 gets touched, you look for your bounce there, because we know it's going to go up, and there's a good chance it does. So, and if it doesn't go up there, you wait for the EMA 10 accumulation. Guess what we have from 76? We go all the way to 390. We get our next bounce down in here. We do a nice little bounce up in here, and then we get a nice little bounce here. But here's the thing. It kept hitting it. We knew this was going to happen. Your next accumulation zone is your EMA 10. This does not change the fact we are not still bullish, guys. We have not went under the EMA 20. If you go under the EMA 20 and it starts curling these things down, you are in a downtrend. But you can't tell me, guys, that 201 million buying volume, you're telling me this thing's over with 200 million volume. Yes, did it die out from a billion? Absolutely, and that's why we started seeing some downward pressure, because nobody wants it at $2 and $3 in that zone. Nobody wants it there. If you knew this, and a lot of the hedge funds and a lot of the big institutions and a lot of the big pumpers know this. They've been pumping this for saying $3, $5, $10. You're an idiot if you sell it. I get that, and I've been called that, making a video on this day here saying, caution, this is going down. Do I know exactly the price? Absolutely not. But I do know if it gets above this ATR level, it can't sustain it. I do know that. So it does go down. Where is your entry? Your purple band in EMA 5. If you don't know what the EMA 5 is, it's your exponential moving average. You need to have this on your chart. It is where you can actually get precise entries. You don't have to randomly throw a dart, listen to people, and get random entries like you bought right up in here, 180, $200. I have people in my Discord that bought it way up in $3, which is totally fine. I don't fault you for it because nobody saw this system and you don't see what I see. So it's all about risk versus reward. No one can predict the future. I think we all know that. The stock market is risky. Nobody can say price is going to bounce right on this area. That's impossible to say, guys. It really is. So, but we can say this is your accumulation zone and this is your accumulation zone. If price goes to EMA 20, yes, it looks a little scary, but I think we have a good chance EMA 10, this is bounce. Because if you looked at the previous things, I'll show you the downtrend, where I look at ATR4 for normal occasion stocks, right? We tend to hit the EMA 10 quite a bit and make our moves, right? Because EMA 10 and 20 is your configuring move. Right in here, if you look at downtrend stocks, EMA 10 and 20, they'll always get hit. And that's why I say bottom reversals down in here is your big bread and butter. Because I can put big money in and accumulating without getting stop lossed so fast. My stop loss is so unique. It is at the EMA 20 because I know where that's going to hit. If I am at a loss on a bottom reversal at the EMA 20, I don't want to take the gamble because I know it can go to another low. So right in here is the decision maker. Price goes down on a downtrend on the EMA 20. It hits it, EMA 10, it tends to go down, but we know it has to hit the 20. Right in here, it hits it, goes down. And look at this constant. I mean, this stock is a money freaking machine. You go down from your EMA 5. You make sure you only buy under your EMA 5. You have massive time distance on your EMA 5 and 10 for a nice ride up near the lower band from $12. And this is why I'm saying, guys, you got to have a little bit of emotional pain. If you bought it right at the band at $11.97, you start seeing a wick down at $10.58, you're freaking out. You're like, oh, this is a terrible stock. I'm down 5%. But you need to properly accumulate, and then it goes up to $17. You're like, don't be that person that can't handle emotional pain. If you're down, if you're down some percentage, stick to the plan. Where are you accumulating? Obviously, you didn't accumulate right. You want to make sure you had this system. You see, I honestly think this is bullish. If we can start moving up from here, the next day this is just start curling up. I really think we can get a move up here. Our trend is still trying to respect. We're still trying to respect this here. We're not going crazy. If you look at it, the highs and the lows of where we started this pump, right? We're still kind of respecting it. But I do want to start seeing a move up. I don't want this price to go all the way to 20. If it does, I'll put my stop loss. How you do it is you put your stop right at the, some wiggle room under the EMA 20. But like I said, it takes some time to get there. Let's get this next rally. I don't see why we can't get above the $2 range. I really think that's very reasonable. Nice volume, good stuff. Bottom trend line bounce. You're hitting the EMA 10. Trampoline effect, guys. That's a more solid buying opportunity. Now, the people who said, buy up in this red high ATR is just straight out insane, and I hate it because I got people that came in the Discord, which I love it. I really do love it, but it is insane because you could have made massive money on these EMA 5 bounces from a 90 cent to a $2 range. And now people are doubting it. We're at $1.12, and they don't think we can get back to $2. We were at the 90 cents and we got to it, and we did it with 700 million volume. Yeah, we're at lesser volume, but it can pick up in a heartbeat, guys. So yeah, that's the plan. That's FFIE. As you can see, the chart is still bullish. We should hit the EMA10. We have to hit the EMA10. So I'm not really surprised, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see this system yourself and don't have to rely on me, and you can see it every day and in real action, because you really do need to see it in real action, because bam, 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 you know, and you want to see it. So if you join the premium Discord, I'll put the link down below into the YouTube comments and into the YouTube description. It'll be pinned. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. And when you join, it takes you to this free chat landing page. Does not mean you're a subscriber. You're just in the Discord. What you want to do is head on over to the subscriptions tab and hit premium chat. When you do that, you will be opted into subscribe. You only see these channels here, premium, you know, all these locked channels when you're a subscriber. And it's not going to cost you an arm and leg. If you're putting thousands of dollars in the market, you can dedicate 20 cents a day or $6 a month for education, because I've blown a ton of flipping accounts before I started making money with this system. Yes, it sucks to say that. But I probably lost more money than a lot of people. And I got really serious. I spent endless nights just thinking, okay, instead of chasing into momentum, where do I look for entries? My bread and butter is where I showed you before, bottom reversals. And that's the only trades I'm going to alert, because that's the highest probability I have. I have an over 95% win ratio doing that. Yes, you're not going to get your massive wins like momentum trades, but I think the 10 to 20% consistently is fine. You know, if you're putting, because if you're trading momentum trades, you know, like I am doing now, I'm not putting as much money in it. So that 10% does not mean as much as when I put like a $50,000 10% into FFIE at 5 cents and it goes to 9 cents. That's insane, right? So, this is what it look like when you join. Do it on your computer, because when you do it on computer, you avoid the iOS fee. If you do it on your phone, it will charge you an iOS fee on the app, because it's in the App Store, so it'll charge you $1 or $2 more. It is best on computer. And if you do have an Android, you have to really do it on computer, because they won't let you subscribe on your mobile. There is a way around that. Do DM me in the chat if you don't have a computer and you have an Android. I'll help you out. So we have an RTK swing trades is what you're going to get alerted on. You're going to get alert to your phone right in here, and you're going to get a tag that says I'm buying, like right in here, CRNC at 3.87. So you get the notification. You can decide to take it or what. You guys have the control in your hands. You guys are going to know why I like the trade, because you're going to watch the education videos here, and that's what I'm following, how to properly accumulate. The journal is the main thing. You get a dramatic, you get like a big edge against even me, myself, because you could see, one, what is my average? You don't have to take the trades right when I do. If you see that I have core at, you know, right here, you get a free trade, core at 8.67, and the price is like $8, you could be like, okay, I'm going to put some money in that, because you're getting literally the blueprint to my trades here, right? You can see exactly what trades I'm in, and you can see my win ratio. As you can see, I do have 4 wins in the past week. Not all the wins are going to be massively big, because if I was down on a trade, let's say if I'm down 10%, I do look for a reset of the averages. And that's why this was a smaller win. But I will look to get, you know, bigger money in, and it's based on market sentiment. If the market's just ugly today, most of the sectors go with it, and we have to have a plan, and we know where price goes back to, so we don't freak out. So it's just nice, because you get a blueprint of my actual averages and my actual stocks I'm in. It's just really nice, and I recently added that so you can see my wins and losses, because I'm here to prove you I'm going to win over 95% of my trades. And as long as you kind of like follow along and you accumulate properly and you do how I tell you to do, I'm not going to say there is a, you know, do this, and that, and you'll be instantly profitable. There takes a lot of back testing. You need to put the effort into it too, right? So join the premium Discord. It's only $6 a month. link down below in the YouTube comments. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Helps the algorithm out, share to other video people. FIE, let's get a freaking pump any day now. This is, like, come on now. Looking freaking good. You need to shut these bears down because they'll, I see a lot of pessimistic, the price went up big and then it goes down 20%. Everyone loses their marbles. I get it. No one likes losing money. It's especially if you bought it way up in these upper bands. I get that. But we're going to try to get this to pump, get your averages reset. When I say reset, you make minimal gains. Like I said in my journal, if I'm down quite a bit, I just don't make as much money. You want to be smart about it. So I hope you guys, because your entry was not there. Now that you have a proper system, you can kind of look at where you should entries be. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys in the premium Discord. Only $6 a month. You guys are going to love it. Peace out and see you later.